Hello and good evening, and for the final time in 2020, welcome to Satellites Live. I'm Martin Saunders, I am the youth worker at St Mary's Reigate, and with me as always, Charles Merritt. Hello Charles.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. What's going on with the background there tonight, Charles? You've got the green screen.
I've got Rachel Gardner here, I've got a little me, I've got Rachel Gardner's Soul Survivor Pass as well.
It's a lot of Rachel Gardner.
It is a lot of Rachel Gardner. How are you doing?
Yes, I'm doing well, thank you. You've got some sort of green screen.
No, it's not a green screen, Martin.
What?
It's not. We're in the same room.
That's right. For the final time this year, hello!
Merry Christmas!
And welcome to
Satellites Live!
Good evening and welcome to another Satellites Live.
Satellites Live. Satellites Live.
That's right. Welcome to the church centre for the last time in 2020. It's Satellites Live, an idea we couldn't even have thought of a year ago, but here we are. We've done about 9 million of them. As I said, I'm Martin, this is Charles, and for the next hour and a half, we're here to bring you hijinks and fun and an awful lot of Kahoot.
Yeah, I'm glad you dressed up, Martin.
Yeah, what is going on?
I thought we were going super smart this evening.
No, I thought
I've got a Christmas tie on. I'm suited and booted.
We had a meeting. I distinctly remember we had a planning meeting and we said we were doing pyjamas and dressing gowns. Don't you remember that?
Yes, no, we did. Yeah. But this is to be fair, this is what I wear to bed.
I feel like you have gone for a job interview at a local supermarket. For a sort of branch manager role. Maybe not the branch manager, but that's the sort of suit you would wear for that sort of interview.
You know, it's true. I did wear this for a job interview once, actually. So
I'm not wrong. So we got loads of fun in store. It's mainly fun based. If you are hoping for deep theological content this evening, it's not going to happen, is it?
And let's be honest, we were never the place to come to for that.
No, but we are this evening reliant on you, even if you've never done it before, using the Kahoot app. So Charles, do you want to explain what people need to do?
Yes, so you will need to either download the Kahoot app or open up a separate tab on your browser, type in kahoot.it and play along. It's very simple, it's free, you don't need to sign up or register or anything like that. But I imagine most of you are familiar with Kahoot already because you're loyal watchers of Satellites Live. And so we'll have two sort of Kahoot segments this evening. But make sure that you've got it ready to go in a bit. Martin.
Before I forget, I just want to say a big thank you to our resident DJ Mixmaster, H. Laser, who did a special remix, which I'm sure you noticed and loved, of the Satellites Live theme music, which I believe he wrote in the first place. So we're very grateful for that. Thank you, H. I don't know if you just go by H, but you are tonight.
Yeah.
And also, just my last notice, next term, I don't know if you were with us in church on Sunday evening, but the great news is we are getting back to face-to-face youth work. We are going to be doing God at the centre, like at the centre, God at the centre. Anyone? We're going to be doing youth back at the centre, satellites on Wednesday nights, not on YouTube, and we'll have lots of details for you on that very soon.
And I'm sure you're wanting to know everything that's going on at St. Mary's at the moment. And there is so much to tell you about what's going on at St. Mary's for Christmas, because if you haven't realised, it is Christmas. And so much is going on. You can find all the details on our website, which is stmaryreigate.org, I believe. Maybe
enough.
a .uk somewhere.
Close enough.
But I don't think so.
Also, we really want to hear from you this evening. So there's two ways you can do that. You can let us know how you're doing. You can comment on anything you want to. You can do that on the YouTube comments, right here on YouTube, obviously. Or if you're a member of our WhatsApp groups, you can do that as well. We'll be checking those regularly. And we'll be getting some updates from Ollie, who I believe is in the building. Otherwise, we're doing this all by magic. Ollie, have you got a microphone yet?
I do.
Oh,
I
brilliant.
think you can hear me.
Oh, hi,
You
Ollie.
sound
How are
very
you?
muffled.
Yes, I have my mask on, so you know, I'm keeping safe. You know, staying away from you guys, and I am really far. I could probably take it off, but I'm hoping you can hear me.
Always following protocol. Very good. So you can get in touch using the WhatsApp groups or the comments. Just let us know you're listening. Say hello. Wish each other Merry Christmas. Whatever you want to do. We'll read out as many of those messages as we can over the course of the next hour and a half. Can you believe we're doing an extra half an hour tonight?
I think many people would call this crazy for doing an extra half an hour.
They'd call us something. So, is it time to begin our sort of main course, as it were? So, oh no, one other thing. Just need to mention one other thing. I'm going to go over the back of the sofa. Now, I'm hoping that many of you will have received one of these from handcrafted gift packs that were gloriously put together by the wonderful Wendy Gregory. She's been, thank you for that. She's been delivering them. She's been getting you to pick them up here. We gave them out in church. They've got a variety of amazing treats inside. And what we thought you might like to do is consume what's inside the bag over the course of the next hour and a half. If you haven't got one, we're really sorry. But if you want one, we can let us know and we'll still get you one. But you get a massive packet of crisps that you can share with your
flavour
entire...
are they?
These ones are pigs in blankets flavours, but I understand some people have turkey and stuffing tortilla chips. And there's a bag of tuck, I think, and there's some rainbow drops as well because of the whole NHS theme, you know. So there's that's very thoughtful. A little note from us, please read that. A Millionaire's shortbread bar, which is quite nice, isn't it? And very importantly, a cracker. Don't pull the cracker.
Hold.
Do not pull the cracker. But at some point, so eat these things while you're watching, and then at some point this evening, Charles and I will initiate a cacophony of cracker pulling noise, which will be heard from here to Merstham,
Yes.
unless you're in Merstham.
It's worth pointing out that if you do have a cracker at home, if you haven't got one of those packs, it is worth trying to find a cracker. I'm sure there's crackers around. Every year you end up with spare crackers, right?
Yeah.
It's not just our household who
I
end
don't
up
think
with
so.
spare crackers.
Absolutely.
Great.
Right, done that.
Well, let's get into it then. Let's get into Kahoots. Oh, there we go. So this is a 4-round Kahoot quiz. So strap yourselves in. We heard your cries loud and clear. You want more Kahoots, so we're giving it to you. So we want to see you. Now, we would love new names, festive names, exciting names this evening. Martin, is there any name that you're hoping to see?
I don't particularly mind. I'd like to see ingenuity, like to see Christmas references, and I don't want to see the same name you've used every week. Okay, so you know you've got time. I see you, Mini Begsy. If you want to go back and come up with a Christmassy name or add a bit of holly or something, you know you've got time to come back and go back in. But yeah, I'm hoping that we're going to see some festive names and also not too much Charles, if I'm honest.
Well, unfortunately, there's already a Martin fan and no
That's excellent.
no Charles. Thanks, guys. There's some really good names here. Sorry if I'm looking off screen. It's because I'm looking at a screen here. We've got the Round Robin, Martin's Marvel, Christmas. Oh, they're going quite Christmas Cornice. Oh my gosh,
I just saw Christmas Boris there.
Oh yes, Christmas Boris, Holy Manny, Elfsa Hamilton.
Oh, very
see what you
good,
did there.
Elsa Hamilton.
That's clever. We like that. The real H Laser with bells on, Santa Boris. The Christinator, Martin's my dad. Martin is not legally my dad. I don't know whether people got confused there.
Can we tell the swimming pool story?
Yes, you can tell this movie.
Okay, we'll do that later.
Christmas ... Yeah. Ho 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 no no. My hub's in PJs.
Ah. Hello, darling. Good evening.
Rudolph Merritt. Nice. Pepe the Christmas Frog. Look at, we've got 40 people.
Oh, this is
People
like the
are
glory
watching.
days are back.
You've come back. Thank you for coming and joining us. We've missed you. We genuinely have. And we understand as well. We understand screen fatigue, but it's so nice that you've come back. Doing mocks, well, hopefully we can provide some distraction. Maybe we'll just throw in some GCSE knowledge every so often to help you out with your mocks. So it's a worthwhile experience.
Who else we got there? I see Cornish crackers.
We got
Some emojis.
J Bells
What?
M Smells.
Hey, J Bells M smells.
No, hang on, that can't
What's
be.
that?
The M can't stand for Martin, could it?
No. Is that one of my children?
Let's hope so. Great. Well, we've got 46. I don't know if to start or not.
That's amazing.
This is so good. Okay, great. Well, do you want to start off?
I'll do round
Martin?
one.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, strap in. This is going to take all night. Okay, it's the Satellites Live Christmas special quiz, and here is round one. It's Christmas movie trivia. So these are all questions about Christmas movies. Sorry, parents, for putting that slide in. That was just for me. So here is question number one. Which famous Christmassy song does not feature in the movie Elf? Is it Baby It's Cold Outside, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Winter Wonderland, or Jingle Bells? So 3 of those do appear in the film Elf, but 1 doesn't. You've got to find the one that doesn't appear in Elf. Ollie, you going to give us any kind of commentary this week, or are you? You should see this setup here. Ollie's got 3 screens over there. It's amazing.
Wow.
3
Yes.
screens, 3
Well,
cameras.
let's see what people have put. Wow, well, 25 people got that correct. It was, in fact, Jingle Bells, yes.
Well done. So that should give us lots of people who have got some points on the board.
Well, Martin's Crackers is on the leaderboard in first place. I love to see that. And J Bells M Smells
Yeah, there I am.
is in second.
Gosh, there's a lot of me on that
It's literally
leaderboard.
like, yeah, 3 of you on there, and then some great emojis
Wow.
in third and fourth.
Let's move on fast from there. Okay, got an Arthur Christmas. Which great movie, isn't it? Arthur Christmas. What's the name of Arthur Christmas's older brother? Is it Dave, Steve, Graham, or Klaus? I only saw it for the first time just a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, it's really good.
Great movie.
Yeah, there's some really good films. I think there's some good Christmas films that are going to become classics.
Do you think Arthur Christmas
Yeah, I
is in
think
that
so.
category?
I think
the
so.
classic category. Very good. You've got a couple of seconds left. Almost all the answers are in. Some people just don't know. Fair enough. Ollie, take us through it.
Well, let's have a look. Wow, well, apparently most people do know, because 34 people got the correct answer, which was Martin.
It was Steve.
Well done.
My dad.
It is your dad. Wow, okay. Well, it's gone from 3 Martins on the leaderboard
no.
to 4 Martins on the leaderboard, as my husband's in PJs is climbed onto the leaderboard. This is great. I'm loving this.
Let's see if we can get some different people on the leaderboard. I'm pretty confident my family haven't seen this film. In Jingle All the Way, what is the name of the action figure that Arnold Schwarzenegger is trying to obtain? Is it Sinbad, Turbo Man, Power Man, or Power Master?
This is one of the worst Christmas films in the world.
What?
But ashamedly, I know the answer, which I feel really dirty about.
It's
Like,
not a bad film.
It's awful. We all know it's awful.
What, Jingle All the Way?
Yeah, it's awful. We all know it's awful.
Get on the chat, people. Let's have some love for Jingle All the Way and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I
please.
guarantee most people haven't seen it.
What?
I've never even heard of it, I'll be honest with you.
I thought you hated it.
Well, I assume the fact that I hadn't heard of it. Anyway, Turbo Man. Well, most people got that correct.
Yeah, they still knew.
So, you know.
Very good. Let's see if my family have got off the leaderboard. No.
No, it's still all Martin on the leaderboard. But Sam is up 13 places, so well done.
Very good. Okay, we've got 3 more questions in this round. In the Polar Express, how does the hero boy lose the bell? Is it falls through a hole in his pocket, is stolen by another passenger, it disappears through elf magic, or he leaves it on the train in his coat?
Can I just point out, Ollie, that Sam is not Sam. It's Christmas spelled backwards.
Okay. Well, Christmas spelled backwards.
Unless it is Sam.
What
and
if
that's
that is
an
actually-
incredible way
Yeah.
to get Christmas and Sam into a
That
That
is
would be
amazing.
really cool.
Yeah.
To be
Don't
honest.
underrate people.
All right.
That's so cool. Well, let's see. Wow, 32 people got that correct. That's well done to
A
you.
lot of people have seen that movie as well.
Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Oh, well, Martin's my dad, not my dad, their dad, or Charles's dad, has moved up, and Christmas tree is the highest climber.
Christmas cheese.
Tree. I've got a mask on.
I love a bit of Christmas cheese.
cheese. Yeah, Christmas tree.
Goes nice with crackers.
Very good. Right, this is interesting, this one. What is the highest grossing Christmas film of all time? Is it The Grinch, the recent Grinch, Home Alone 2, Muppets Christmas Carol, or Elf? What do you think? You got any ideas on this one?
I do. I have opinions on all these films, if you want to ask me my opinion on the films.
Which is your favourite film here?
Well, it's Muppets Christmas Carol. As I said, I watch it every Christmas Eve. But I do love The Grinch 2018. That is one of my new favourites. I watched it yesterday with my
So,
grandma.
unbelievably, I think it's very big in America, The Grinch. Unbelievably, the recent Grinch movie with Benedict hang on. The guy who plays Sherlock, he, basically that film is the highest grossing Christmas film of all time. So only 6 people got that right, I think. So that must have changed the leaderboard.
Well, we will hope so. Let's have a look. No.
Oh, come on.
It's literally the same.
It's
none
literally-
of them got it right, though. It's just that the 6 people
They
moved
didn't
up.
rise up, but I'm
Okay.
sure the gap has closed somewhat.
Wow. Okay, we've got one more. My favourite question ever. Which of these is a genuine Christmas film? Santa Claus invades Australia, Santa Claus breaks the heavy metal nightclub rules, Santa Claus conquers the Martians, or Santa Claus has a nightmare before Christmas? Which of those movies is a real Christmas movie?
And whichever one isn't a real Christmas movie, we will make next year.
Yes. Great idea. Have you got any ideas on this, by the way?
What? No.
Do you know what it is?
No. I'd like to see all of them, though.
Well, 15 people got that right. It is Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
That's an interesting one. Why, well, I don't even know what the plot is, but I guess I could probably guess the plot.
Yes, I think it's right there in the title,
Yeah.
actually. So hopefully that's shifted things around a little bit. Yes!
Oh, it has! Look at that.
Yes!
Wow, well,
Thank
Turkey
goodness.
Tree Celebration is now in first, and our resident, normal, I don't know what you call them, returning person,
Yep.
my mind, loading is back in second, and the real H Laser is in third. That's really exciting. Martin, you just sort of dropped off the leaderboard.
I'm
there.
pleased. To
Your
be honest,
crackers are still on the board, though.
that's good to see.
Yep. Cool. Well, that was the end of that round. Let's cut to round 2 of the quiz. So, this round is called Gargle All the Way. And essentially, have you ever gargled before, Martin? I assume you have.
Yes, I've gargled.
Everyone knows how to gargle. You basically take a sip of water and then you go like that. It's like trying to do a Chewbacca impression, but with water in your mouth. That is the best way I could describe it.
Very well described.
Thank you. And so we've got 4 of our youth leaders, our satellites leaders, to take part in this, and they've pre-recorded themselves gargling some of our favourite Christmas songs with varying successes. I will point that out. So what will happen is we'll show you the video, and then you will be given the options. So this is just a slide, Ollie, of Gargle All the Way. If we go to the next slide, it will reveal that our first contestant to play Gargle All the Way is Katie Cornish. Over to you. So, was that Deck the Halls, Silent Night, In the Bleak Winter, or Hark the Herald Angels Sing? Which one was that? I mean, let's be honest, who knows? That is the game, I guess, of guessing what it is, but also, Katie, I mean, don't give up the day job. Very good though. I mean, that spit take was incredible, wasn't it?
It was tremendous. I'll be
Yeah.
honest.
Well, we've got 3 seconds left.
Let's see what
Get your
people
answers
thought
in
that
quick.
was. Wow. Well,
Oh.
clearly Katie is good at gargling her Christmas
I
songs.
take it back, Katie. I apologise for my mean comments. People got it. Well done. Yes, that was Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Next up, let's see what that's done to the leaderboard.
It's done nothing.
Not much. Okay. So next up,
Sorry, I've just seen a name. It's Turkey Katsu. That's
Turkey
brilliant.
Katsu.
Oh, very good.
Very good. We like you. Or not. Okay, next person coming up on our screen is Ellen White. Now, Ellen White has an unfortunate disaster towards the end of this video. Just a heads
Of
up.
course she does.
So, typical Ellen. So, let's see it, Ellen.
What? Poor Otis.
Featuring a very special appearance from their new puppy, who rudely interrupted her beautiful performance of which song? Frosty the Snowman, I Saw Mummy Kissing Santa Claus, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, or I Saw Three Ships Come Sailing In, Come Sailing In, Come Sailing In.
Isn't it standing by?
I don't know.
Well, hang on. We've got something to add to the highlights reel.
I don't know.
Oh, very good.
Well done. Yes, it was
Wow, they know
Frosty
what
the
they're doing.
Snowman. I mean, that's going to do nothing to our points, isn't it?
Oh!
You were wrong.
I take it back.
Wow. Well, H Laser is now in second, and my husband's in PJs is back on the leaderboard. So
Very nice. Good work. Okay, let's go to the hardest one, I'll be honest. Nick Rayner. And he goes for it, but
Oh, gosh.
it's, yeah,
This is brilliant.
good luck. What was that? What was that? Mistletoe and wine, driving home for Christmas, walking in the air, or feed the world, aka the Band-Aid song.
Oh, brilliant.
I don't know which version.
Good sport, Nick. Well done
Very
for doing
good.
that.
Yes.
I don't know what your daughters are thinking right now.
Yeah, good luck. I apologise for getting your dad involved. But he wanted to, so it was his choice. We didn't force him to. We didn't force anyone to do anything on the show. Oh, very good. There was like a moment where it cuts through, where he gets it right. And it was Driving Home for Christmas, an absolute classic. Do you like that song?
I do love that song, yeah,
I was
absolutely.
singing that the other day. Okay, great. Let's see.
oh, we've got a lot more Martins, and Loading is back on the leaderboard.
Very exciting. Okay, this is the final one of this round. And we hand over to the wonderful Fee Levy. And what is Fee singing for us this evening? Look at that lovely breath at the end there. So it was that Winter Wonderland, Step into Christmas, Oh Holy Night, or Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Have a Little Christmas is one of my favourites Christmas songs, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
Would you like to do a little... If we've got time at the end, do you want to sing it?
Sure, why not? That felt like that was rehearsed. It really wasn't. But I'm very up for singing.
Now you're wearing the suit, everyone's assuming you're going to
Yeah.
do a big show number at the end.
We've got a 60-piece band in the hall. We're ready to go. What was she gargling? It was Oh Holy Night. Very good. Thank you, Fee. And well done. Let's see what that's done to our leaderboard. Nothing. But you have gained points. And what do points mean? More points and keeping yourself on the leaderboard. feel like that's a catchier phrase.
That was
for
a really cool catchphrase, Charles.
Thank you. Well, let's get into. Let's reveal what the next round is called, Ollie. If you click next, this is called Read Our Lips, and we're going to demonstrate now live. So basically, the way that this will work, where I'm at here, the way that this is going to work is that you will see a video where I have managed, Martin. This is the best thing I've ever done. I've managed to convince the clergy team here at St. Mary's to record videos of them saying silly Christmas phrases.
Okay.
Okay. And honestly, I think it's the best thing I've ever done.
Well, there's a high bar for that,
Yeah,
Charles.
I've made them say anything I wanted to, and they did. And you will see the results. But I thought it'd be fun to play with you live.
Okay.
This isn't for you to vote on. This is just for Martin to play along. So
Okay.
you've got some heavy metal music.
I have actually.
To play.
I've got some heavy metal grunge, which I don't
Nice.
really know what that is.
I feel like you do. I feel like that's what you listen to most days, isn't it?
No,
Grunge?
absolutely not.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Just noticed that our fancy background has gone to sleep
Oh,
mode.
that's a
Shall I,
shame.
shall I wake it up?
Yes, go on.
Once you
Pull
get.
back the curtain, as it were, of mystery.
Oh, it needs your touch ID.
Oh, now I've got to log it. Oh dear, the wheels are coming off. This was so
Gosh,
slick.
This is Satellite
Okay.
Live all over. Okay.
It would, to be honest, no. No one wants this to go well. Everybody wants this to go, but like, you don't want us to have a polished, slick evening where we're just like proud of ourselves, do
No.
you? Everybody wants the wheels to come off.
Okay.
Right, hang on. I've got to find the grunge music.
No, that's all right. I've got to think of a Christmas phrase. Okay, so Martin's going to play that really loudly into his ears, so he won't be able to hear what I'm saying. So he's going to have to,
Okay.
you guessed it, read my lips. And he's just going to keep guessing until I say it. The way that it'll work for you is we'll give you the options afterwards. So try and guess as you're going along and see which answer matches up the best to you. Can you hear me, Martin?
I can, because I haven't pressed play
Okay,
yet.
you press play.
I don't want to start it too early because I don't want to damage my ears.
Okay.
Right, I'm starting. Oh, gosh.
Okay.
Oh, hi.
Snow globes in windows. Snow globes in windows. Snow globes
Yo-yo
in windows.
in the window.
Snow globes in the window.
Slow
Snow Joe.
Slow Joe
Snow globes in the window.
is a weird pup.
No. Snow globes in the window.
Could you do that again?
Snow globes in the window.
Siloam is a low drain.
Snow globes in the window.
Shop Hope is a weirdo.
Snow globe.
Slow gnome.
Snow globe.
Go home.
Snow globe.
Slow you.
Snow globe.
No yo.
Snow.
Show.
Snow.
Show.
Snow.
Slow.
Snow.
Grow.
Snow. Snow.
So.
Martin can't do it. Martin, pull it out.
How was that?
Mildly good. Do you have any idea? what
No,
you're
no,
saying?
genuinely, I have no idea what you were saying.
It was snow globe in the window.
Oh, what did I say?
A lot of things. Cool. It's probably worth not mentioning them. So let's go then to our round. And first up, for you, we have Nigel Griffiths, the Reverend Nigel Griffiths, saying utter nonsense. And you won't be able to hear what he's saying. I'm looking at the wrong camera. You won't be able to hear what he's saying, but you will have to guess. And then we'll give you the options. Ollie, I'm looking at you as, are we ready to go on this?
Yep.
Let's go.
Yay! That's what we wanted. That's what everyone wanted.
It's in the title, isn't it? Satellites Live. We are live. None of this is pre-recorded.
Anything could happen.
Anything could happen. Okay. Nigel Griffiths, Reverend Nigel Griffiths.
Maybe.
Read his lips. Okay, so he said it 5 different times. So what was he saying? Was he saying jingle bells and snowballs, Christingle will melt your hearts, tinsel swoops in the halls, or ponds freeze and snow falls? What was Nigel saying?
Can I say not a clue? Absolutely. I watched it. Absolutely no idea. I don't know how to play this game. I would not be a good lip reader.
People aren't taking their time here.
They have no idea.
They have no idea what he was trying to say. Well, what was Nigel trying to say? I'll give you a few more. Well done. Yes. Jingle bells and snowballs. Ollie, can we just see the beginning of that clip with sound, or is that not possible?
With sound, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Why?
Jingle bells and snowballs. Jingle bells.
Now it's so obvious, isn't it?
It is obvious. Once you know, you know. I mean, that's the game. Okay, so what's that done? Ooh, it has changed the leaderboard. We have now got Loading in 3rd place. My husband's in PJs. The Real H Laser and Jingle Bells have moved up there in that round. Okay, we'll go to the next Reverend, the Reverend Kate Capper. And what is the Reverend Kate Capper, a former guest on Satellites Live? What is she saying for you?
It's not the right Kate, is it? That was a Kate.
Right. I don't know why we do this.
It's the wrong Kate. Let's have a different Kate.
Let's have...
No idea.
So, what was Kate saying? Was she saying, Christmas will be a ball, no doubt. Mince pie, mulled wine, non-stop. Tinsel, baubles and a star on top, or Christmas bubbles and fizzy pop. And the 2 drinks that I like to drink at Christmas. I don't know what Christmas bubbles is.
Mince pie, mulled wine, non-stop feels like the lyrics to Charles's Christmas single.
Yo, yo, Charles Merritt. Mince pies, mulled wine, non-stop. Christmas bubbles and fizzy pop. What? Well, people got it right. It was tinsels, baubles, and a star on top. Well done to you. Let's see if that's done anything. No one's moved up there. Okay, so interesting. Okay, the next one then, we hand over to the recently new Reverend Erin Gilmore. That's a tongue twister to say. And what is Erin trying to say to us this Christmas time? A lovely little wink at the end there. Was that wrapped presents under the tree, mum's tired and granddaddy snores, stuffed turkey and cranberry sauce, or gift receipts and presents galore? It does sound like a really weird Dr. Seuss novel, doesn't it? All these titles after one another.
I'm a bit worried because the thing I thought it was isn't up there. Okay. So I'm just going to stay quiet this time.
I'm not even going to ask what you thought it was. Go on.
Well, I'm not going to tell you then.
Okay, fine. Ooh, well, they didn't need telling, because it was stuffed turkey and cranberry sauce, which isn't easy to say without reading people's lips. So well done. Let's see. That could have changed some people, and it has.
Oh my gosh, it's changed a lot. Jingle Bells is now in 2nd, followed by Elsa Hamilton.
Elsa. Say that again, Ollie.
Elsa Hamilton.
No, don't go to that camera. You messed the whole thing up.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to find. I haven't got my glasses. I'm trying to see what the emojis are.
All right.
It's a turkey, a Christmas tree, and hang on.
What is going on?
Is that an ice cream cone or?
No, it's like a celebration thing.
All right.
You put it as like a party popper sort of thing.
All right.
Well,
I'll go back.
that was
my
interesting.
Great. Well, the final one then, we hand over to the Reverend Richard Wilson. What is Rich? What are you saying, Richard?
I have a satsuma in my stocking. I have a satsuma in my stocking. I have a satsuma in my stocking. I've a Satsuma in my stocking. I've a Satsuma in my stocking.
What was Richard saying? Was he saying, it's Christmas Day and bells ring, have a simply wonderful time, I hate Santa and Jesus is king, or I've a Satsuma in my stocking? What was Richard trying to say? Now, I will point out that although every single vicar looked like they were being held hostage, they were not. They did this willingly. There was no vicar harmed in the production of this Satellites Live Christmas special. But what was Richard trying to say to you this Christmas?
They could hear that one.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh. Oh, you got it right!
Well done. I mean, joy
How-
to hear.
How did you manage that one?
I mean-
do you know, I thought that was... I thought it was something... I genuinely thought you'd done a rude one with him. I'm not very good at this game.
You're really not.
And, yeah, I probably shouldn't say what I thought it was.
Ah, I see what I've done. I muted myself, but not the clip.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Well,
the
well
classic.
done, everyone. You were
Well
on
done.
the ball. The points were there and you took them.
You did take them. Well, surprise, surprise, that's done nothing to the leaderboard. But everything could change and will change in this final round. Back over to Martin.
Yes, right. This is very straightforward, this one. Because in this final round, we have just Christmas trivia. There's no videos to follow or anything like this. Let me just ask you before we go into this, Charles. I think I know the answer to this, but are you taking a big drink there because
Yep.
you were off camera?
Yeah, I was taking a drink. Yep, carry on.
How do you feel about Christmas?
How do I feel about Christmas? I
Yeah.
love Christmas. Christmas is one of the most wonderful times of the year.
Are you a big Christmas guy?
Yeah, look at my tie.
Yeah, I imagine you've got a lot of Christmas things. Have you got how many Christmas jumpers do you own?
I will own 7 soon. Well, I say soon. One of them isn't going to be arriving until February, which is just a little bit too late for Christmas.
How are there even enough days in the festive period for you to wear 7 Christmas jumpers?
Well, there's one a day per the run-up to Christmas, I guess.
Wow. I don't own a Christmas jumper.
That can be remedied.
Well, anyway, shall we do a Christmas trivia?
Yes.
And let's see if my wife wins. So, what is mistletoe traditionally meant to symbolise? Love and laughter, peace and hope, truth, or Jesus?
Why did you just wink at me?
I didn't wink at you, I winked at the camera.
You looked at me and winked.
No, I didn't, I looked at the camera. It's just that you looked at the screen.
Oh, yeah. Wow. It just proves how engaging cameras and TV can be, isn't it? That
That's
you
right.
feel like you're there in the room with the people.
I'm sure that's how everyone feels right
Yeah.
now. Ah, so most of you got that right. It is the correct answer. It does symbolise love and laughter. It doesn't symbolise Jesus. I put that in there as a little bit of a trick.
Oh, you naughty little thing.
Oh, well, Rudolph has galloped into the lead, followed by H. Laser, maybe on top.
Yeah, are you looking at the same scoreboard as everyone else? Because you've just described something that no one else is seeing.
Oh, yeah.
It's still turkey tree ice cream.
I'm in they galloped into third and fourth. That's
Ah,
what
very
I'm
good.
in.
Yeah.
All right, now this is a very personal one for me, and this is where, if Mrs. Saunders could go out of the room now, this would be great. How many calories are there in a venti eggnog latte at Starbucks? Now, obviously, the venti eggnog latte is the holiest of all drinks. Are there 440, 620, 790, or 1,083 calories in the largest Starbucks eggnog latte?
Now, Martin, would you like to confess to the viewers at home that you, what do you do every year to your local Starbucks in Luton?
I do ask them whether they'll reserve a couple of extra cartons behind the counter for me for after Christmas when they've run out. Well, a real split there, and I'd say that is a moment of self-justification for me because there are only a mere 620 calories in a venti eggnog latte, which if you think about it, it's about the same number of calories as in a whole chicken.
What?
Yeah. It's about the same number of calories as in a chicken.
Well, it is eggnog.
Oh, I love the nog though. Don't you? Does anyone else love the nog? Can you get in touch with us if you're a eggnog lover? Because I think it's not, just to be clear, it's not the alcoholic eggnog. I'm not advocating that at all. I'm talking specifically about Starbucks eggnog latte. Other coffee houses available in
Can I get
Reigate.
you a Christmas jumper which says, I love the nog?
Yes, I'd wear that every day. Not just at Christmas, because it might help me get extra cartons later in the year. Oh, that's changed the scoreboard. Ollie, what's happened? I don't know if I trust you now.
Well, I now know that Elsa Hamilton is moved into third, and J-Bell M. Smells is now in fourth, and
No.
Ben got 10 subs.
Yeah, there we go. Got there eventually.
What is it?
Ben got 10 subs.
Ben got
We
10
were making
subs.
it more complicated than it needed to be.
Well done, Ben. So we've got 4 questions left. Remember the
Can
final.
I just say Ellen hates eggnog?
What? Who does?
Ellen.
Ellen,
White.
who trips over a dog.
I believe so, yes.
All right. I might not have been so kind to you the other week if I'd known that. Right, which of these songs was not a Christmas number 1? 3 of them were Bob the Builder, Can We Fix It? Lad Baby, I Love Sausage Rolls. Sam and Mark, With a Little Help from My Friends. Or Teletubbies, Teletubbies Say Eh-oh. Only one of those was not number 1 at Christmas. Do you still have the concept of a Christmas number 1, young folk? Do you? You do?
So.
Oh, good.
I think they do. And Sam and Mark were on, was it Pop Idol they were on?
Yes.
And then they now do CBBC shows,
They've had
I believe.
They've
Do
had
they
a
still-
glittering career.
They have.
And the correct answer is Teletubbies Say Eh-oh. Was number 1, but not at Christmas. It wasn't a Christmas number 1. I don't know Lad Baby, I Love Sausage Rolls.
Well,
How does that
they're
go?
the first people to ever get 2 consecutive two Christmas number 1 singles
Oh, right.
in a row, and they're trying to go for a number 3 this year.
Wow.
And they're all based around sausage rolls. So it's I love sausage rolls.
I thought
Yeah.
it might be.
Yeah.
And so yeah, Bob the Builder wasn't it the Millennium Bob the Builder?
I
was
think
the
I
number 1?
actually contributed to that as well. So,
Wow. Well,
You're
you were about
welcome.
3, presumably.
yeah, probably.
What's that done to the scoreboard? Exciting
Hold up.
news!
Jingle Bells has taken first place. This is very exciting.
Jingle all the way.
And the Christianator,
The Christinator.
is now in 5th.
Maybe it's like Chris. Maybe it's somebody
Christinator.
called Chris.
No, is that
could
not the Jacobnator, but he's just put Christmas in?
Oh, I
in
see.
basically-
Yes, I
Oh.
think it might be.
You can see though that we've sort of thought that as you're talking about Chris or possibly Christ.
Yeah.
Christ, I mean, I'd watch that film, The Christinator. It's just Jesus going around, I still love you, stop, baby. And then he just heals someone. That'd be an amazing film. Let's write that one.
Remember that the clergy are watching.
Oh.
Okay, 3 more questions. This is a theological one. See, clergy, we teach the Bible. Which of these characters does not actually appear in the biblical story of Jesus' birth? So in the actual Bible accounts, which of these doesn't appear? Is it the innkeeper, the angels, King Herod, or the wise men? Can you believe it? One of those isn't in the story. Who's shocked?
Well, do you know what? Who will be shocked is the person who played this character in the nativity at their school, I guess.
Sorry.
They'll feel like they're like, what am I? I thought I was an integral part of the story, and then they get taken out by you. Nitpicking.
It's the innkeeper! Well done. Well done, everyone who got that right. No, there's no innkeeper. There's no inn either, apparently. The whole thing's just kind of made up for
Snowballed.
nativities.
Wow.
Yeah,
Snowball.
well done.
It's a Christmas plan.
So what's that done to the leaderboard?
Ooh, well, a bit of movement in the bottom. Rudolph is back on. Are you all right? And yeah,
What's happened to Charles?
I don't know why I found a
Something's
bit of
wrong with
movement in the
Charles.
bottom. So funny.
Charles, you're literally like an adult. Like, what's going on?
Wow. You are a grown-up wearing a suit, ready for an interview at Morrison's to become deputy store manager. You're not getting the job. I'll tell you right now. They're going to laugh you out of town. So well done, everybody got that right. 2 more questions. What do Dutch people, not all of them, some of them, call Father Christmas? Hoppikloon, Sinterklaas, Beardy Weirdy, or Old Redcoat? What, was that
bit
borderline?
disappointing at the
Was
end.
that culturally inappropriate? What did you
It was, I mean, it was more Swedish chef than Dutch.
especially Beardy Weirdy.
Yeah.
Beardy Weirdy. This is the Dutch Santa Claus right here.
Is that what he looks
Yeah,
like?
yeah, yeah. There he is.
Like a bishop. with
And his
gloves.
name is, in fact, Sinterklaas.
I mean, it's very close to Santa Claus.
Yeah, it
isn't
is quite close, and I thought I might have double bluffed some people, but it turns out only one person went for Beardy Weirdy, which I'm disappointed by. So, the penultimate answer. Wow, that row of emojis has just dropped off the leaderboard.
And Christmas is back. Is on an answer streak. So
Christmas is
that's
back.
great.
Ben got 10 subs. There we go, right there. The Real H Laser, pleased to see you up there. And the Christinator proving themselves to be a bit of a pro.
Just realised that if...
Bit of a pro Christinator. Bit of a... Do you see what I did there?
Yeah.
I did, and I was about to make a comment on Ben got 10 subs, that if you reordered it, it would be Ben 10. Ben 10 got subs. That's a TV show, isn't it, Ben?
Right.
Move on, everyone. Let's
Thank
move
goodness
on.
you didn't make that joke.
Not all of them are winners.
Right, just before we do it, don't click that, Ollie. Just before we do it, you can see there on the leaderboard, actually any of you in the top 5 could win because the final question is worth 2,000 points. And so you could win it all on the final question. And I'll be honest with you, it's not easy. So let's have a go. The final question is this. What was the original point of Boxing Day? Was it that Royal Exhibition boxing matches were held on this day? Churches opened up their collection boxes for the poor. People would box up unwanted gifts, or poor children would play with the discarded boxes of rich children's toys. I hope it's not that one. What was the original point of Boxing Day? There's a lot to read there, isn't there? I can't even see it.
There's a lot of information. And again, this could come up in your GCSEs. So, we are providing education. Probably RE, this one.
Well, 23 people got that right. It was indeed that churches opened up their
Colossians box.
Colossians.
20.
That'll do. Collection boxes for the poor. So, that means...
Gosh, this is exciting.
I'm very excited. Enough people have got that wrong that anything could now happen.
And this is the podium as well, by the way.
This is the podium.
We're going to
this
the podium.
is the Christmas podium.
This
Final
is it.
Satellites Live winner of 2020.
Right, well, in third place was Elsa Hamilton. Well done. Congratulations. In second place was the Christinator,
wow.
Jacob Nater. And
Who's
in
the winner?
first place was
Yay!
Jingle Bells. Well
Jingle
done.
Bells!
Jingle all the way.
Wow.
And we had a couple. Ben 10 got in 5th, I think. there.
And someone else, but it was short in the name, so we have no idea what the full name was.
Well, that was extraordinary. Thank you so much for participating in that. I think you're allowed to close Kahoot now. Is that right?
You can close Kahoot, but we will be back with another Kahoot after.
That's all we're doing, really,
It's all we're
tonight.
We're just relaxing.
I feel a bit exposed in the dressing gown.
I feel a bit exposed with my socks, to be honest. I'm just very self-conscious. Well, we've arrived at a quieter point of our evening, Martin. We just thought we'd take some time now. I don't know what time it is, but we're going to take some time now.
It's about 10 to 8.
Oh, great, thank you. We're going to take some time now just to chat. I'm calling this the fireside chat. And what would have been lovely is if we managed to put up a fireside picture next to us, but we didn't. So imagine you're next to a roaring fire. That's the fire cracking. Now would be a good time, by the way, to open up your packs.
Oh, yeah. What else is in the pack? Hang on.
Have people eaten everything yet? What were you up to? I reckon the crisps.
Would you like it? Would you like anything?
I would.
Would you like a little? Let's see what's in the take a mix bag.
You might have to chuck it in the bag. You can't
Oh,
obviously
do you know
touch
what?
anything because then I can't eat it. Okay, well.
Oh yeah, no, you can't. You
I can't
eat
eat
that, can you?
anything because you've just touched it all.
Sorry.
No, it's all right.
I'm really sorry. I didn't think that through.
It's cool. I don't want to eat anything. Anyway.
There's chocolate sprouts in here.
Chocolate sprouts?
Yeah. Oh look, you've been sent.
Oh my gosh, that's terrifying. Thank you, Ollie. Oh look, let's. Do you know what? Oh,
I'm gonna have
I've
a
got
chocolate-
these are the turkey.
Oh,
I don't know if you
nice.
can see on the camera. I don't know whether you got these ones. Turkey and stuffing flavored tortilla chips. Save these for Christmas Day.
I've
Play a
never
nice
had
game.
a chocolate sprout. Can I just say I'm opening up my chocolate sprout now,
Yeah, I'll have a chocolate.
and I've never had one before, and I just
You
I
know
don't
that
know
they
if-
taste like
Well-
sprouts, right?
Well, I don't know, and so I'm going to do it on camera.
Okay.
And I invite you all to unwrap a chocolate sprout,
No, wait.
and we'll do it as a sort of corporate
Sorry, I'm behind on the wrapping.
Christmas act, if you like. There you go.
Okay. Oh,
You've still got some foil on that. It's not
That
going
could
to
have been
taste good.
dangerous.
What do they taste like? Oh,
Oh,
they don't taste like
they
sprouts.
don't taste like sprouts. I'm just joking with people.
What's that stuff in the middle?
Oh, like it's just melted chocolate, is it?
Fondant.
Now, is this candle edible?
I think you should eat it to see. I thought you were going to eat it then.
No. No.
You've eaten it enough, haven't you? Anyway, don't
eat
pull the
candle.
cracker.
And don't pull your cracker.
Don't pull
Save
the
your
cracker.
cracker. There's going to be a cracker bang in a bit. So
Right.
welcome. Fireside Chat. I just thought it would be nice to spend a few minutes, and on the comments as well. Please comment along. This is the point where we want you to get involved with your comments and to let us know. So I've got questions for you, Martin, that I've not prepared, but here we go.
Oh, well, let's have them.
What is your favourite family Christmas tradition? So not like a Christmas tradition that everyone does, but like something really specific to your family that no other family probably does.
I don't know that there is a
Well, everyone's Christmas is different, right? Like, so for example, during Advent, we've been doing a forfeit calendar. So we all wrote 6 forfeits and then muddled them up, and we're taking it in turns to get them. And you write 3 good ones and 3 bad ones. So you never know whether you're going to do the washing up or get a chocolate bar. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
It mixes it up, and we've had plenty of fun and laughter.
Have you had
this
good
time.
forfeits or?
I
yeah.
had, I got someone to make me a hot water bottle. That was nice. That
Aw.
was lovely. Then I had one that was have an ice bath. I tried to make
You
it.
had to have an ice bath.
Yeah, but we introduced a new rule this year because some of them were a bit more extreme than normal. And we decided that you could skip one, but you weren't allowed to skip any more afterwards. So you had
Okay.
to choose wisely which one you were skipping.
Yeah.
But yes.
God, it's like the Bush Tucker trials, isn't it, in
it
your
is.
house?
Oh, it's terrifying. Christmas is not a place of fun and laughter in the Merritt household.
I tell you what I do on Christmas morning. It's not really a Christmas tradition. It's more like me being irritating. But I have to have a cup of coffee to wake up in the morning. And so I make everyone wait because they all come down on Christmas morning and they open their stockings and, you know, everyone's excited. Everyone would like to open a present. And I do that whole thing where I'm like, oh, no, I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee. Oh, it's not made yet. Just hold your horses. I'm also, this doesn't paint me in a good light, but I'm also like a really enthusiastic recycler at Christmas.
Okay.
You know, so almost as soon as the wrapping paper is off, I've like dived to catch the wrapping paper and I've got it in a bin bag.
You know, public notice though that most wrapping paper is not recyclable.
Yeah, all right.
So
I did know that,
Yeah,
but I
you
was
want-
trying to sound like a good guy.
I know. Well, no, good on you, but just general
Yeah,
warning for people
yeah.
that you want to get the brown paper, like wrapping parcel paper. That is the recyclable stuff.
Yeah, well, basically, I want to get the rubbish as soon as it's, because I can't stand that thing where the floor is
No, I get that.
full of different people's wrapping paper and things. It's just too much for me.
It is too much.
So there we go, some really fun family Christmas traditions in the Saunders household. Don't you wish I was your dad too?
What have people commented, Ollie? No one's commented.
No. Everyone's just
all-
absolutely dumbstruck.
Well, they're all
by
having their own
how
chat.
boring I am at
Everyone's
Christmas.
dropped off the live
That's
stream.
it.
They were
Well,
like,
Ange has been agreeing with you that she does those things.
Thank you.
But no, you should not be thanking. Those are the most annoying things a dad or mum can do. That's just not.
It is
Alright.
true, and we have a new person living in our house at the moment.
Okay.
And we were having to explain to them Christmas and our traditions because obviously they're going to be around for Christmas. And we were saying, and I said, look, there is a massive rule at Christmas on Christmas morning before we open up the presents. No more than 3 people can be in the room at the same time. If someone comes in, another person has to leave and go and do something else. I mean, as soon as they come in, someone else has to go. Like, I don't know what it is about Christmas morning, but you can never seem to get everyone in the same room at the same time. I'm always there, ready and waiting to open my presents, you know, get my latest Lego set or whatever it is that I'm opening up on Christmas morning. Desperate. And then mum goes out of the room, dad goes out of the room, mum comes back in, my sister goes off. It's just a nightmare.
2 things. Was
Yep.
that a big hint to your parents for a last possible chance that you might get a big Lego set?
I don't think so this year because I'll be honest with everyone. I have ordered way too much Lego this year. Like,
Too much Lego.
I don't even want to say how much Lego I've ordered because I've ordered an embarrassingly large amount of Lego.
But also, Charles, you are well on your way to becoming a proper grumpy middle-aged man. Aren't you? Look at that. I've got an excuse. I actually am old.
Yeah.
You're about 12. Oh, should we do the swimming pool story?
Yeah, let's do the swimming pool story. Go on.
I thought we nearly made it to the end of all of Satellites Live without me bringing up the swimming pool story, which I feel like now I've like dangled the possibility that there might be a swimming pool story. I feel like I need to, tell you the swimming pool story just so you know it's not awful. So Charles and I took 3, I think, of my children swimming once. And we were all swimming together in the big pool at Dorking, and then just it's a simpler time, of course. We were allowed to do that sort of thing, and so we were swimming in the big pool at Dorking, and then one of my children, our youngest, Zachary, decided that he didn't want to swim in the big pool anymore. He wanted to go to the baby pool. So Charles said, "Don't worry, I'll take Zachary to the baby pool." So Zachary and Charles got out of the pool and started making their way to the baby pool. A lifeguard came running towards me, looking terrified and ashen-faced, and said, "Excuse me, sir, how old are your children?" And I looked at them and I said, "Well, this one's about 5, and this one's 8, and this one's 13." And the lifeguard said, "What about that one?" pointing to Charles, because they thought Charles was not only my child, but also of the age where you're not allowed to take another child into the smaller swimming pool. And so I had to, of course, ladies and gentlemen, check how old you have to be to take Zachary to the small pool. And of course, the answer, delightfully, is 16, which means the lifeguard at Dorking thought Charles was under 16, which is definitely my best story of the last 5 years.
Well, I'm glad that I could provide that entertainment, Martin. I really am.
Any more of this fireside kind of merriment
No, I think
you want to have?
let's skip, because no one's come in with their Christmas traditions. So,
I can see this segment has been an absolute triumph. I have filled with a story that lasted the best part of 5 minutes, and still no one's told us their Christmas traditions.
No, it's true, and let's be honest. What a year it's been for us here at Satellites. We've had to deal with lockdown. We live streamed our very first episode here in the church centre, and then the next week, after I'd bought fancy studio lights, we were told that we had to stay at home. And so we had to then start doing it from home. And we've been doing Satellites Live, can you believe it, since March?
Yeah, we thought we'd just do it until July, if you remember.
Yeah.
And then we did actually have this plan all worked out that we were going to come back to the centre in September and start to do kind of groups as we used to do them, but socially distanced. And then, of course, we were told we couldn't do that. And so we went into season 2 of Satellites Live. Fortunately, we had filmed all the content for the sessions. So what you saw, the alpha sessions that you then watched, we were kind of meant to be watching them here in the centre, but that was never possible. So we did a second series, as it were, and what a triumph it was.
And what a triumph it was. And through those, we've had many highlights. We've had many wonderful moments. Let's be honest, this is not normally something we can do at a youth group, go through our wonderful highlights of the year, because, they're not recorded. But luckily, we have everything on film. And so we thought we would do Satellites Awards 2020, featuring all our favourite bits from the year. So you will need to join Kahoot. And this is the code. It's 9316215. And the way that this works is we're going to show you the nominations for each category, and then you are going to vote for them. You won't be able to see how many people have voted. It's not because we're trying to rig it. We're just trying to make it feel a bit more exciting and a bit more like an award ceremony, like the Oscars or the BAFTAs or other award ceremonies available. I don't know many more award ceremonies other than that. Grammys.
What if you were like pretending to win an award in the? Let's just say you did this in the reflection of your mirror or window. What not saying you've ever done this, but what is the award you usually win?
What is the award I usually win? Is best person ever an award? Because I wouldn't win that one. Let's be honest. I'd probably come second.
This is why we never normally do more than an hour. This is what happens when we tick past 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I go like crazy. Okay, we've still got people.
Oh,
this
who have we got?
We've still got people.
Xmas, I like that.
Mrs. Felks, on his YouTube, The Round Robin, Abby Hamilton, Kahoot, but with Christmas presents. I like that.
Very good.
Epic Lima, Christmas Bunny,
Oh, nice.
It's like a mashup of the Easter Bunny and the Christmas. So for Christmas, see ya 2020. Yeah,
like that.
see ya 2020. Don't need you no more. Well, we do for a few more days, and then we'd like some change, right?
I like Frank the Best, by the way.
Frank the Best.
Frank the Best.
Am I missing an in joke? Or?
No, it's just nice, isn't it? Frank the
Okay.
Best.
Yes. This player has. Now, I assume that when they're in the lead, it will sound like Yoda speaking or something. In second place, this person has. Like, that's something. Christmas Boris. Okay, good. Okay, we haven't missed many people. Okay, so Martin, would you like to host and introduce?
Oh, yes, I would.
The first category.
Would you like me to, now, because we did rehearse this.
I
but-
don't think, Ollie, by the way, I don't think there's a slide per round.
Yeah, let's just go to the video.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're going to go to the video. Do you want me to tell you what the just the category is?
Yeah,
Is that
just
the plan?
tell the
Okay, so the first category, and you'll see 4 clips, is our best Kahoot quiz of 2020. So here are the nominations.
I have a Satsuma in my stocking. I have a Satsuma in my stocking. I have a Satsuma in my stocking.
So
I have a
this
Satsuma.
week is all about our leaders, our
I have a
wonderful youth
Satsuma
leaders.
in my
Wendy
stocking.
Gregory once sat and ate 9 pre-megs. Karen Girdler used to play university water polo. Hannah, who once ate a whole box of chocolates in her sleep.
Wow.
We're doing cheese or service station. Here's how it works. You have to decide whether the name you're getting on the screen is a cheese or a British service station.
That sounds like something after someone has said something like, well, at least we haven't got COVID. And someone goes, oh, scratch wood.
Let's go.
So this is old and young.
Well, unfortunately, no one has got that one correct.
Oh no.
Can I just say this feels like vindication from last week when everyone told me that my quiz was too controversial.
McDonald's items from around the world. And you got to guess which country they're from. It looks a bit like the McPoo to me.
Let's
Comes
see
out
what
looking like
people
that as
put.
well.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Right, so there we go. There's the, I'll move to one side. There we go. So there are your 4, or what we thought were the 4 best Kahoot quizzes of the year. So if you liked Satellite's Leaders Quiz, you vote red. If you liked Cheese or Service Station, vote blue. If you liked Old and Young, which I think was the hardest quiz we ever did,
Yeah, but basically no one got anything right.
vote yellow when you all got it wrong. And if you liked McWhere in the McWorld, then it's green. So, so we're just going to take a moment for you to vote. And then how do we reveal the answers to this?
Well, Ollie will give us 1, 2, 3, or 4, I guess, and then you will know which one that is.
Great.
Look, we rehearsed this.
Totally.
You know, it's mad to think of how many Kahoot quizzes we've had this year.
Had to write.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I should have done the maths on this, but if we've done,
How many Satellites Lives do we think we did?
like we did at least 13 before, this is our 14th of this series.
Yeah.
We did
Do you
way
think we
more
might be
than
up to
before.
30?
I think so.
Wow.
I think way beyond 30. Might have even done 40.
Okay.
Well, the
So-
answers are in.
Okay, so we've got our winner in this category.
Yes, and the favourite Kahoot quiz was cheese or service station.
Oh, very good. Cheese or service station. Congratulations
Well
to
done.
you.
And then runner-up was Satellite's Leaders Quiz, and then Old and Young, the hardest quiz known to man.
Well,
No one
it
really
makes
liked
sense, to be
that.
fair. I mean, no one won it. Okay, well, our next category then is a key component of our show here at Satellites Live. We could not do anything without him, and often he is just a voice in our ears, but he is so much more to us, and he has provided so much stuff for this series. And so, our next category is Best of Ollie.
I have a Satsuma in my stocking. I have a Satsuma in my stocking.
Shall we see who's on our lead?
Finally broke up. I'm sorry to hear that.
I have a Satsuma in my stocking.
Oh, that's better.
I have a Satsuma.
I feel much better about that.
I would be.
Well, that's not what's your favourite animal, is it?
I'd
That's
be a
different.
horse. I really want to be a horse. I just love like the idea of just like jumping over hedges and running through the fields.
Ah, what a lovely... I've sort of weirdly got this mental picture of a horse with your face on it now.
I think I would be a wolf because I like the fact that they can either be alone or they can travel in packs.
Will we find you howling out your window tonight? just at midnight, if we all listen out, we might hear Katie just howling.
30 minutes on yogurt face.
Wow. Well, not much change at the top, but Pork-a-Lot is now in third.
Not Pork-a-Lot. Pork-a-lot.
Pork-a-Lot.
Not Pork-a-Lot, Ollie.
I don't know.
Or Charles Merritt does all the Harry Potters in 5 minutes.
Oh, I've got to see that. I've got to see that.
I'm not
Wow.
saying 6 people have given up, but 6 people, 6 people did vote for Charles Merritt. Does all the Harry Potter.
So many good moments. Genuinely makes me laugh out loud all the time. So, was your favourite finally broken up? If so, vote for red. Was it Animal Speak? In which case, vote for blue. Was it Sir Pork-a-Lot? In which case, vote for orange. Or was it You've Given Up? Which is green. So make your decision. Ollie will let you know. He'll be very humble and be very embarrassed about whichever one has won.
I don't want to bias things, but for me, there's only one winner in this category.
I agree.
But we'll see. We'll see what people think.
There's a couple there that just get me every time. Like, I edited these together, and I was just in hysterics watching some of these bits.
One of my favourite things about Ollie has just been getting Ollie just to read lists of names. Even when all this is over, I'll just sometimes give Ollie a sort of slightly scrambled phone book and say, Ollie, entertain me.
Right, well, the people have spoken, and my talk on becoming a horse and Katie being a wolf won the vote, closely followed by Sir Pork-a-Lot.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, very good choice, people. Well done. Over to you, Martin, for the next category then.
Okay. Well, unbelievably, we did a lot of different things. The creativity, the fount of creativity rarely run dry. And so you have enjoyed, maybe that's the wrong word, but you've endured a huge number of different special features over the course of Satellites Live. And so we've tried all sorts of things. Some of them have worked. And we want to see which is your favourite. So which of these was your favourite special feature?
This is a change in the leaderboard. I'm in first place. I'm getting a dog. Who is now getting a dog.
Unbelievably, I mean, I still can't really wrap my mind around this, but unbelievably, they have let us name their new dog.
Hudson has taken
Wow.
Puppy dogs and rainbows, flowers too. Just some of the things which make me say thank you. Don't be hateful, just be grateful. It's time to rank your thanks.
Woo! Okay, this is Spoons versus Coffee.
What?
Spoons has won. Spoons has won. And in the first vote, you've got to choose one of the following films. It's The Hunger Games versus Avengers Endgame versus Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back.
Hunger Games has taken it.
I'm simmering with rage. This is Spoons all over again. What are you doing?
Would you like to show us what you have, what your materials are?
I can't even get the bag open. It's actually a poodle because you can see this ruffling around the head.
It's actually got wheels that work.
Oh, wow.
Okay, whilst Charles is stuffing his face with marshmallows, Martin, would you like to introduce what's coming up next?
Yes. I mean, we had a laugh. If no one else enjoyed it, we had a laugh doing all of that. And some of the work that went into making some of those videos and things, Ollie, seriously incredible. So those are your 4 choices. Did you prefer Pause for Thought, Rank Your Thanks, Martin's Movie Madness, or Martin versus Charles? Place your votes.
Do you remember that one week where we did Martin versus Charles and we were just enjoying it, on Zoom, and nobody else could see anything
Oh, yeah,
that was
of
going
course.
on?
Yeah.
Yeah, that really was just for our benefit.
That was
really
literally
was.
just us.
Yeah.
I mean, there were other worthy nominations, but unfortunately missed out. Zach's fave questions.
Oh, yes.
We absolutely enjoyed. Showcase, which went on to become a best-selling book from Youthscape. What else did we do? We did other bits and pieces. I think that showcase was great. We got your
Yes.
suggestions and stuff, and that was really lovely.
And obviously also, you know, there were lots of Kahoots.
Yes.
So, you know, we've mentioned it already, but we did an awful lot of that. Ollie, have we got the winner in
We
this
do
category?
have the winner, and I would like to say congratulations to Charles Merritt. It was Rank Your Thanks with the best theme tune ever.
Oh, bless you.
Followed by Pause for Thought, where we named a dog. That is
Yeah, we
exciting.
actually, that dog is like running around Reigate somewhere. I mean, not now. Don't worry if you're that family. The dog's fine. I'm sure it's just in its basket or whatever. But we got to name an actual
We got
animal.
to name a dog.
That is
That is such a cool
That
thing.
might be the
in
most
2020.
many of us have ever achieved.
In 2020, I think.
In 2020, that is a big
It
achievement.
is a big achievement. Okay, well, next we have another person who we couldn't do anything without, and he is the man sat to my right, Mr. Martin Saunders, and he has provided us with many a moment to enjoy. So let us see which best Martin moment you vote for.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Satellites Live with me, Generic International Monkey. I was just going to say, you know that thing where you're in a Zoom meeting or something and someone moves to a different part of the house during the meeting? Shall I do that now during Satellites Live?
Take a tour of my house now.
Oh,
I can't say that.
Go on.
No, I can't.
Say it.
Paul. I can't say it.
Oh, that was better than I thought it was going
No,
to
I
be.
can't.
And we've got a couple of comments. I'm not going to say the name of this person in case it gives it away, but my old church was boring and I just went because it was what we did. But since I moved to St. Mary's last September, it's been so good.
And that's from Richard Wilson.
Oh, so many good moments. And thank you, Martin, as well. I'm going to take this opportunity to say thank you for everything that you do for Satellites. You're a legend, and thank you for keeping us going in this time. Close up on his awkward, humble face. For Martin's Muppets, vote red. For House Tour, vote blue. For Paul Pork, vote for orange. And for green, commenting vicar. Just say Paul Pork for us one more time, Ollie. Martin?
Can't even get my name right.
No.
Paul. It's really easy to say. Paul Pork. Paul.
Who's Paul? Why has he got pork?
Paul Pork.
Pulled pork.
I don't know why. I could say literally any other word.
Well, let's see which one. It seems like people are deliberating.
Well, I can reveal that pulled pork came in second.
Ooh.
Oh, well done. But commenting vicar.
Yeah.
And it was a very recent moment as well,
It was a
but
very
it was
recent moment.
a terrific moment.
Well, it was a recent moment, and we go to a recent series. I can't believe we have series of youth groups. It doesn't feel right. But our recent season of Satellites Live does Alpha, of course. And there were so many moments to choose from, but I thought it'd be great to do a category on Best Alpha Outtake. And here are the nominations.
Hello and welcome to Satellites by Alpha. Satellites times Alpha. Satellites and Alpha
Let's do it again.
unite. Okay, what are we calling
It's Alpha at Satellites.
Alpha at Satellites. Hello and welcome to Satellites at Alpha. No. And the P stands for, do you know?
Pete, Greg.
It doesn't stand for Pete, right? It stands for pause and an agenda of what?
I'm sorry. The Pete stands for Pete, Greg. It's a great story. It's in my new book, We Are Satellites, out today.
Wow, we are just advertising all your content, aren't we? Whoa!
Sorry, God. Sorry for using your platform to market myself. The idea that you could try and force the gift of tongues and your GCSE French comes out. Je voudrais au croissant. Où est la bibliothèque?
We had, well, or at least we had a good time anyway watching them and doing the Alpha. It was an absolute joy. But which was your favourite Alpha outtake? Was it the introductions? Was it the P stands for Pete Gregg? Was it God Doesn't Approve? Or was it GCSE Tons? Which one? Which one was your favourite, Martin?
there were moments when we were doing Alpha where we were in our sweet spot, we were in our groove, and we sailed along faultlessly for what seemed like seconds. But most of the time, we were just making mistakes and piling up the outtakes.
Week 9 was the one where it just went wrong. And like I had to do about several takes of one bit.
Yeah.
There was one bit where I accidentally compared God to the Nazis, which
Yeah,
thankfully
that didn't
got
make the
taken out.
cut.
Didn't make the cut.
You've just mentioned it.
I did mention it. I feel like, look, it's the last one.
Well, it is now.
Yeah. We won't be back in the new year.
So, so Ollie, have we had our votes on that one?
Yeah, sorry, I thought there was a moment to click, but I clicked the wrong button. Yes, we do. And the winner was God Doesn't Approve Thunder.
Yes.
It was terrific.
That was so funny. When that happened in the room, we lost it for a long time.
We were actually quite worried about it.
We really were. Great.
Okay, 2 more categories, and I just get the joy of doing these two, really. So, first of all, we'll just get a little bit serious and soppy for a moment. I couldn't have done this over the last few months and nearly year without the help of the amazing Ollie. And a host of other brilliant guests. And there's just this one guy who just kept turning up week after week. We said, don't come back. We don't want you here. I'm joking, of course. No, we couldn't have done it without the amazing Charles Merritt, who, let me just say, doesn't get paid to do this.
No.
So he has a job, but it's not this job. His job is the children's worker. And so in his extra, like his time off, he decides to dedicate to the youth ministry, which is amazing. So thank you, Charles, for that. And also with the entire Alpha series, basically it spent like how long, I don't even want to ask you how long, painstaking hours editing those videos together. So genuinely, again, thank you, Charles. But we don't really want to spend too long on that. What we love doing is laughing at you. And so we're going to go to our 4 favourite Charles fails. Roll VT. Welcome, today's special guest behind the GIF is Rachel Gardner.
Rachel.
And I don't know how you felt this evening about us talking about the Bible. Be really honest. You might have been like, "Oh no, you're gonna figuratively hit us over the head with the Bible for an hour." Oh wow, you were able to just do that. You really don't think those things through, do you, Charles?
No. And I fainted, having my hair cut. And they had to go and find my mum, who was next door in VHS, which used to be a thing. And I woke up and they gave me a bounty to give me some sugar.
No.
And some
Here we go.
Got a hoverboard. Doesn't work. Doesn't do anything.
It might.
It doesn't.
I don't know how you're going to vote for anything else. You had some highlights, didn't you? My goodness. So to give you that, I don't know, we haven't got the colours on the screen yet, but they will be there in a second. But basically, you can vote for red, Rachel Gardner fanboy, blue, Bible bashing. If you watch that, you genuinely just tap your face with that. But it really hurt you.
Yeah, I did it way harder.
And then yellow for a close shave, or green for the iconic hoverboard.
It was a great moment.
I'll be very surprised, I'll be honest, very surprised if the one I think's going to win doesn't win. Ollie, have we got all the votes in for this?
Well, I can reveal that in second place was the Rachel Gardner fanboy moment.
Very good.
And in first place, literally wiping the field, was the hoverboard.
Oh my goodness. It's the right decision. Well done, Satellites. That's absolutely brilliant. It's just the way that you gravity sped up. Like, you definitely defied the rules of physics and how fast you fell out of that shot. I could watch that on loop forever. We're on to our final category.
We are on to our final
again,
category.
this is an absolute privilege. So, another massive thank you to all the amazing guest hosts who have Zoomed, who've braved Zoom, who've learned how to do the notices, who have been great sports in some cases have even remembered they were on that night, Ellen. And, you know, it's just been amazing to have you take part in this. And we would have loved to have had all of us together every week. But having you take part sort of week by week like this has just made this series, particularly, I think, what it has been. And a massive shout out to Katie in Israel as well, who, you know, was a massive part of the first half of our live, Satellites Live stuff. We miss you, and thanks for everything that you've done for us, continue to do this term from afar, but you're a massive part of this as well. So we're going to have 4 special guests, and you have to choose not the best special guest, but the best special guest moment. Special guest host about to be revealed. Very excited. Can you guess, Charles?
Is it Mr. Bean?
No, it's not Mr. Bean.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint that I'm not Mr. Bean.
That was quite a good Mr. Bean.
Disappoint. That did not disappoint.
Oh, no. Oh, Jess. Oh, hello. Utterly gorgeous.
Well,
Utterly gorgeous. A gorgeous love story. It's a gorgeous God. Gorgeous.
And all I want to say is stay safe. Be careful. Watch satellites.
Is that that's the new government catchphrase? It's almost as catchy as the old one. She definitely remembered she was on this evening. Please welcome Ellen White.
Literally sitting here with dinner, enjoying the show, loving all of it. Can whoever is the special guest please come on the Zoom call? And like this sudden moment of sick came upon me.
I do not know how you're going to make this decision. This is the hardest decision you've ever had to make. Who of these 4 are you going to crown the greatest moment for guest star? So you've got Katie in red, Wendy in blue, Karen in yellow, and Ellen in green. Hashtag prepared. It's been a galaxy of stars. This term.
I mean, and that's just a few people. Like we had, you know, Hannah Bowen, Angela Turf. I've started, so I'll have to go through
You have to
with
get
this
them all
now.
now.
Kate Capper, Katie Madden herself,
Hannah.
Yeah, I've said Hannah, I think.
Oh.
Other hand, Charles.
Other Hannah. Oh, Jen as well, who's in the room. Rachel Gardner.
And what I thought was amazing was we did like 15, 16 episodes with Katie Madnat from her house, where the internet played up every single week. She went to Jerusalem, absolutely like crystal clear connection every time. So well done, Israel. I think the results are in.
They are indeed in. And I will go from second place, which was Karen Girdler's press conference.
Well
what
done.
an amazing moment. But the winner was Wendy Gregory, the
gorgeous.
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 Oh, gorgeous. That's how she sounds.
That was very good.
Thank you. We are nearly at the end then of Satellites Live Forever, because in case you didn't get this, we won't be back in the new year. We will be here in the church centre and with you, hopefully, 15 of us in a room, socially distanced, face mask on, all the rest of it. But we won't be doing Satellites Live. We might come back for a couple of, I don't know, maybe.
We'll do like holiday specials or something.
Yeah, something like that. But really, this is it. So, and we're coming to our final moments, and we thought we'd go out with a bang. I just came up with that.
Yeah.
So
Did you
proud.
really?
Yes,
You'd not thought of that before?
No, I hadn't. That's really made me happy. This is when you need your cracker. Get your crackers out. Get your crackers out. We're going to pull them at the exact same time. Get your cracker out.
Yeah, I was going to say, we can't pull together, can we? Because we're too... Stop it!
We'll pull like that. Yeah,
I thought you were actually going to pull it.
I'm not going to pull it.
I got genuinely worried.
Don't pull it. Just leave it. Okay, we'll do a big 3, 2, 1 countdown. What do we say?
Can I check? Can you pull your own cracker? Because isn't it a bit like you can't, like you can't punch yourself in the face? I knew that would work. I knew that would work.
That was a trick. Oh, I felt even more stupid.
Oh my goodness, Charles.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, right. Okay, so we're gonna go 3.
People might still be getting them.
Oh yeah, get them.
Give them a chance.
ready.
Hang on, how much time have we got to fill? Not very long.
Not very long. Get them quick. I'm pretty sure people have got them by now.
Do you think? Can you? But genuinely, do you think?
I think it's going to be fun.
Okay.
So the way that we're going to do it is we're going to go 3, 2, 1. Merry Christmas, pull. And obviously, because there's no time delay, and everyone in Reighate's doing this, there will be a massive bang heard around Reigate, and you'll be amazed. It'll be like when God spoke to you, Martin, about your book. Like it will explode, and people will be like, "What was that? Was that an earthquake?" No, it was the Big Bang at Satellites Live. Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it?
I don't think people have done them yet. I'm just waiting for the Big Bang.
Charles, I think that was it.
Oh.
What did you get?
Well, I got a nice little ruler and stencil because when you do when you measure stuff, it's always handy to have like little stencils next to it.
Yeah, always want one of those. I've got a hat. I've not got one of these, so I haven't got many hats at home, so this is nice. I'll add this to the collection.
Oh, that
Oh,
looks...
hang on, there's a little tearing going on here.
Oh, careful.
Quite a large head.
I don't really like green.
Oh, I think it's gone, you know, already.
Doesn't really match my suit. Sorry, keep it on that angle. Yeah, there we go.
I've got a joke.
What did you? What you got?
Oh, I got one of those frog things. Yeah. Can you see that? I don't think you can see that. Let me bring it up to a. Look, there we go. I got one of those things.
No.
What even? There must be a factory somewhere that makes those.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Look, oh, I was going to try and make it jump, but it didn't even work. No, it doesn't work. That's rubbish.
I don't think it's meant to. I think it's just meant to be a nice
That's just
little frog
fallen on
that
the
you
floor.
put on your.
All right.
Awesome. Okay,
Retreating
you
back.
do you want to do your joke now?
Retreating back now. I feel like the mystery of television has been ruined, and I've got a situation.
Yeah, tuck yourself in. Come on.
Right.
Wrap it tight. Do you want me to go first here?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. What happened to the man who stole an advent calendar?
I don't know.
He got 25 days. I don't really get it, to be honest.
That doesn't make sense, because aren't there only 24 days on an advent calendar?
Yeah.
All right. That's very good. Who hides in the bakery at Christmas?
I don't know. Who hides at the bakery at Christmas?
A mince spy. I thought
I'm
it was
sure
all
that
right.
everyone at home is reading their jokes now.
Yeah,
laughing
absolutely.
merrily to one another.
It's gone.
Oh, wow. That
It's
lasted
gone.
a long time.
It's now a decoration.
It is.
Yay.
A garland for your face. Okay, great. Well, that's it, I think.
Yeah,
We've
that is
probably
it.
reached the end of Satellites Live. What a journey it has been. Thank you so much for everyone who's been watching. Whether this is your first time, whether this is your 30th, whatever this is your, I don't know, you've been with us from the beginning. Thank you so much for watching. And would you like to say anything to finish us out, Martin Saunders?
Yeah, sure. So I want to, again, pay a massive tribute to Ollie, who has done so much amazing work over the course of the last 2-3 terms, and really has enabled so much that happens, not just at Satellites, but also at the whole church. So we're really grateful to you, Ollie. I'm trying to make eye contact with you now, Ollie. Thank you, Ollie, for everything you've done. But one final gift from Ollie to all of us is a highlights video with which we're going to play out this evening. This is the last sort of best of that we're going to do. So guys, thank you so much for joining us, for sticking with us over the whole of the last year. We are excited, so excited to see you in person again at our space services on Sunday evenings and here in the church centre for Satellites in person, which is slightly different to Satellites Live. From January, we'll get in touch with all the details. But for now, have a great Christmas and we'll see you in 2021.
Merry Christmas!
Got a hoverboard. It doesn't.
Oh.
Because I feel like size 10 is like a manly shoe size.
Wow. Well, thanks for that, Martin, because I'm a 7.5. So thanks for doing that introduction. That's made me feel really good about
I'm
myself.
not saying 6 people have given up, but 6 people did vote for Charles Merritt does all the Harry Potter.
Let's just hold a few seconds silence for spoons as well, as we are all mourning the loss of spoons. So let's just hold silence for a bit. That's probably long enough. Okay,
Do something that makes me very elderly now and put on my spectacles so that I can see the screen.
We're approaching 50.
I'm not approaching 50. I see what you. You've got a full football stadium behind you. That looks insensitive.
I don't know, Jeff. I don't know what's going on. Martin, this is not your day, is it, baby?
I don't know why I just Just to be clear, Charles has never ever called me baby in his life. Just so you know, that's not something that we do. That is a very odd moment. Let's move on. Is that from the USA, Japan, Poland, or Hungary?
I don't know, but I'm hungry now.
Do you know? Honestly, you read my mind.
Because it's such an
Wow.
intellectual joke. That's why.
And all I want to say is stay safe. Be careful. Watch satellites.
Is that that's the new government catchphrase?
And what have you been doing in lockdown? Has it affected your life? Has it affected? Yes. Has it affected your life?
What year have you prepared news from? The Allies have won the war.
It's not that old. It's just.
Wasn't that coat made out of plastic bags or something?
Yeah, recyclable plastic bottles. Totally recyclable.
Did you stitch it together? Was it handmade by yourself?
Oh, I love it when Charles is flustered and starts asking ridiculous questions. Do you make your own clothes, Rachel? Shall we?
Well, not much change at the top, but Pork-a-Lot is now in third.
Oh, Pork-a-Lot? Pork-a-Lot.
Pork-a-Lot.
Not Pork-a-Lot, Ollie.
I don't know.